everyone. Thank you for joining me. Today is Foot Friday Frenzy. And the foot that I'm going to share with you today is called a chenille foot. And one of the latest craze in quilting, decorative quilting outside the box, is adding chenille to the quilt blocks. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate for you today. Now, if you follow me to the machine, I'll show you how easy this is. Okay, so this is the foot that we're going to use. This particular foot is made by Pfaff. I'm sure that if you have a different brand, we carry Janome and Juki here as well, they do have a foot to accommodate your chenille. This foot, the way it works is you take your chenille and you feed it through this guide. I'm a firm believer, always load your foot prior to snapping it onto your machine because it just makes it so much easier. Once you have your foot snapped on and your chenille is in place, you're going to line your chenille up on your little quilt block or whatever it is that you're putting it on and center it with your foot. Okay? If you're trying to use a standard foot, let's just say, for example, maybe the brand that you have does not have a chenille foot and you're having to use your standard foot, then make sure that you keep it straight and nice and snug so that it's not shifting on you. Okay? You also want to make sure that you're using a straight stitch while you're stitching this down. And then all you do is just begin to stitch. And you want to stay in the center of your chenille. That's why it's really important that you're able to keep your chenille centered with your foot. For those of you that are quilters, you can also try using a little bit of the basting spray, but I would just spray it very lightly, just enough to hold it in place, because when you get ready to brush it, you don't want it to stick to your quilt block. Okay, I'm going to cut this off, pull it out. Now, follow me over to the cutting table, and I'll show you what step to do next. So here we are back at the cutting table, and you can see where I've stitched down my chenille strip. You're going to take this little brush, and by the way, this brush here you can pick up anywhere. It's a little scrub brush. It has little metal bristles. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Family Dollar, you can get it at your local grocery store, Home Depot. Everybody has them, and they're pretty inexpensive. It's the best little thing too. So all you do is you take your chenille and you just start brushing it inward, and those little bristles cut up that chenille, and you do it on both sides. This is why it's important for you to stitch down the center line, because if you do more to one side, then you're going to have very little chenille poofing up on that side. So now I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to come in on the opposite side. And I love this foot. I love this technique. So you don't have to buy chenille on a strand. You can make your own. If you do any sewing for babies, this is the cutest thing ever. I love it. I get excited when I start creating this stuff. And then just keep brushing it until you get the poofiness you want. So here it is, ladies, all completed. Isn't that pretty? Now you go and try creating your own chenille, and let's see what you create. Send us pictures, put it on our Facebook. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.